3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God!
Welcome to Battle Games. We have selected 10 random subscribers of BattlBox to compete for $25,000. This first event is navigation.
Is there coordinates on that case, or?
You are going to retrieve a specific colored rubber ducky. All right.
All right, Team Perry got this.
This competition is going to test their survival skills. Ladies, that's proof right there that a man will read instructions. Their team skills. It sucks when you're sweating on what you're trying to light, am I wrong? And of course, their knowledge of survival. 2 minutes remaining. Now would be a time to really think about what you're gonna do in the next minute and 45 seconds. Over the course of 3 episodes, you're gonna watch these actual real people just like you. We're gonna put these guys to some serious testing.
Can we go any faster? Please! Please!
And only one is gonna leave with that $25,000.
Camera's good, my angle. Can I decapitate the head? Wait for it. In there.
Let's kick off Battle Games. What's up, Internet? Kern1776 here with another BattlBox mission video for you. I got mission 117 right here. Obviously, I'm outside again. I asked in the last video if you guys kind of like this format. I had to do it this way because I didn't have any power after the hurricane came through last month. So I figured, you know, I'm gonna do it again because quite a few of you guys in the comments kind of enjoyed this sit down kind of format. So I'm gonna mix it up and do it again, but I want to do it one more time like this, just to be sure you guys kind of dig this. So let me know down in the comments if you enjoy it. Without any further ado, let's check out what the month of November has for us with mission 117 right here. Yeehaw. Let's break into the box. Alrighty. So set that right there where I can get to it. So we got our mission brief right here, which comes in every BattlBox mission, and it has the advanced, pro, and pro plus levels. No matter what level you get, you see what came in the levels you may or may not have gotten. On the front here, we got a little write up here, and first up, we've got our basic box. So first up in the basic box, we've got product from My Medic for you to add to your medical kits. There's lots of bandages out there, your Band-Aids, so to speak. There are really good ones out there, and there are crappy ones out there. I'm sure we've all, you know, experienced those, whether it be, you know, it's hot out and you're sweating and the adhesive comes off, or it can't, you know, if it's on an area that has a lot of movement like your fingers or something like that, it slowly works where it's not adhering quite as well. And they just don't last. This product from My Medic is freaking amazing. Like, these are the best bandages I have ever used, and they're called Super Skin. So here's the packaging here, Super Skin. So there's 30 1x3 bandages in here. You see, we got a pile of them in here. How great can a Band-Aid be? Well, if you are active, you're going to get cuts and scrapes and things like that, especially on your hands, your arms, your wrists, things like that. You take it out of the package. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's fibrous and it's stretchy. So when you put this on, even if it's in a joint, say you busted your knuckle right there and you want to put this over your knuckle, it is very stretchy and forgiving, and it freaking sticks, and it does not move. It works great. My Medic is just an awesome company, and when it comes to resupplying your medical kits, they are definitely a go-to, and I recommend them highly. Nothing is more aggravating than having to reapply a freaking Band-Aid because the damn things won't stay on. These stay on, wet, whatever, go swimming with it, whatever, they're gonna stay on. They work freaking great. Unfortunately, I've had to use a lot of these over the years. So that is your first basic box item, and it is a member recommended item from subscriber named Anthony G out of Lake St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis or St. Louis, I don't know how you're supposed to say that. A lot of people say Louis. I probably typically do. Lake St. Louis, Missouri. So next up in the basic box, we've got another member recommended item from David T from Beebe, B-E-E-B-E, Beebe, Arkansas. And David must be like me because he likes Peak Refuel, obviously, and he recommended the Peak Refuel Mountain Berry Cobbler. Right here. Peak Refuel is awesome. So I packed a lot of Peak Refuel meals in my pack when I did the Mammoth Sniper Challenge last year, and they're freaking delicious. They're freaking awesome, and this is great. This stuff right here really kind of satisfies that sweet tooth while you're out doing strenuous activities, or you're out, you know, hiking, hunting, fishing, whatever, and you need a quick meal. All you got to do is boil some water, put it in here, reseal it back up. It's got a Ziploc type deal right here, and let it stand for about 5 minutes, and you have a freaking delicious, I'm telling you, Peak Refuel has some amazing flavor. Like, it's hard to believe sometimes that this is like rehydrated type meals. It's freaking delicious. It's got pound cake, granola, heavy cream, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries in it. Excellent for a breakfast. I actually had this for breakfast in the Mammoth Sniper Challenge. When I did this, it's made in the USA. It's premium freaking ingredients, and it's amazing. I'm telling you, you're gonna really like that, especially if you're a cobbler fan. I live in the South. We love our cobbler. It is 2 servings, so half the package is 300 calories. Full package will be 600. 94 grams of carbs in the full package, 47 per serving, 10 grams of protein, 220 milligrams of salt or sodium in there. So, yeehaw. So that's your Mountain Berry Cobbler, recommended by David T. You know, it says dessert right here, but we all know cobbler can be a main meal. I mean, come on, why not, right? I think it's great for breakfast. It should say breakfast and dessert on there. So next in the basic box is also a made in the USA product. It is a whistle from Rescue Me. So many of you know Rescue Me. Rescue Me is a really cool company. They make the glass breaker, the little glass breaker punch that we used in Southern Survival on Netflix. You guys seen me and Austin out in the junkyard messing around with that, testing out different glass breakers, and they're freaking amazing. So you got this whistle here, right? The Rescue Me whistle right here. So what's so significant about a whistle? Well, signaling, getting someone's attention. It's small, it's lightweight. You can put it on your keychain. You can clip it to a pack. You can clip it to a compass so that you always have it with your compass, just in case you're using a compass and you're freaking lost and you need to call for help. You're in an urban environment, you need to call for help. Somebody's after you. You want to get people's attention. You want to make noise. This is something that you can have on you at all times. It's no different than carrying a lighter with you, even if you don't smoke. Having a way to start a fire is an important thing. Having a way to signal is an equally important thing. I've been actually thinking about, you know, the people like up in Western North Carolina during the hurricane last month. A lot of people were trapped for days, and people were just out searching or whatever, and they were literally walking by some people because they couldn't hear them, and they didn't know that they were in the rubble, or they were stuck up under whatever it may be, or they were in the basement of this home they couldn't get out of. They've been screaming and hollering for days. Their voice boxes, they're hoarse. They can't freaking communicate. They can't be loud enough to get over the noise of vehicles and equipment and stuff like that. If you've got one of these freaking Rescue Me whistles and you're blowing into this, and it don't take a whole lot of air to do it, so even if you're exhausted, you can make a lot of noise with this. It can be heard for miles. I was messing around with this thing last month. I was out in the yard telling you, when you're blowing on it, just put it in your mouth, put your hands over your ears, because it's freaking loud. It's obnoxiously loud for yourself. But I was just seeing how the dogs would react and whatever, and every time I used the whistle, our donkey would, she'd bay and go crazy, and it was fun to watch her. But my neighbor, a good ways down the road here, sent me a text message. He's like, "Hey bro, is that you blowing a whistle out there? Like, what's going on?" I was like, "Yeah man, it's all good." So he heard it way down the road down there. So just imagine if somebody was 150, 200 yards away, you were trapped or you were lost in the woods and you were blowing on this. It's going to get their attention, okay? In an urban environment, it's going to get people's attention. Say you're a lady and some dude is after you in a parking lot or something like that, or you know, one of those scenarios is happening, and you got this on your keychain, you start blowing on this whistle. It's going to get everybody's attention. Everybody's going to look around like, what is that, you know? Whistles work. They're not, you know, extravagant, cool, super awesome looking things to have or whatever, but essential for survival. If you're lost in the woods, if you're injured, if you're in an urban environment, if you're in a disaster situation, a whistle very well could save your life and save your voice box from screaming for hours, right? It's very freaking loud. Put your hands or your fingers in your ears when you blow on this thing. Ear piercing, okay? It can be heard for miles, all right? And especially if you're out in a forest or you're out somewhere where it's pretty quiet, you know, there's no road traffic, this is an unusual sound in that environment. If somebody else is within hearing distance, they're gonna wonder what the freaking crap that is. And if you're doing a 3-burst signal with this, they're gonna know somebody needs help, all right? So the Rescue Me whistle, very good thing to have in your everyday carry and disperse throughout all of your different kits. And it is 100% made in the USA. So next and last in the basic box is Aqua Tabs. They're 49 milligram water purification tablets right here. Water's a big deal, folks, obviously, all right? Take in point the hurricane, you know, people without, you know, power, water, shelter, yada, 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 the whole thing. Like, water's a big deal. You got to have water, okay? Can't always rely on, you know, pallets of bottled water to be delivered to you super fast, okay? And when you're out in the wild and you're trekking or you're hunting or you're camping or doing whatever it is out in the woods, hopefully having your adventures, right? Carrying water is heavy. And let's face it, weight is a big deal when you are on your feet walking, especially up and down inclines and things like that. So if you have limited water and you have to get more, let's say you're not in a position where you can boil water or anything like that, Aqua Tabs is a very effective way of treating water so that you can drink it and it doesn't freaking kill you or make you crap like a goose for freaking 12 hours. So in this package, we've got 10 strips, these strips right here, of 10 Aqua Tabs. So that's 100 Aqua Tabs in here. That's a freaking lot of water, okay? Now, these things are super small and compact. You can take a pair of scissors, right, and cut the little squares out of these things. You can stash these inside the inside part of your hat right here. You can stash them in all sorts of things, and you always got an Aqua Tab with you. Wazoo gear, you know, they make that cash belt that's got all the compartments where you can hide stuff in the cash belt. They make the cash cap. You can put Aqua Tabs in there, and you always got Aqua Tabs with you so that you can treat water to deal with bacteria and viruses and the like. So one tablet will do 2 quarts or a half a gallon of water. Your container is less than a half a gallon, it's not going to hurt you, okay? It's not like you're going to OD on Aqua Tab, but one tab can do up to a half a gallon. So if you need to clean and purify some water, you just put the water into a container. Obviously try to find as clean, clear, moving water as possible. That'll up your chances of having as clean water as possible. And you know, use a sock, use a shirt, use a bandana or any type of cloth that you may have with you to kind of filter any heavy debris from getting into the container. Drop in a tab, shake it up, let it dissolve, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and you have perfectly safe water to drink. This stuff's been proven for many, many, many decades and is used all around the world and in third world countries to help you know, have safe water to drink. So very cheap insurance for you to have on you at all times. Again, you can cut these into little squares of tabs and hide them and put them all over the place, okay? Have some Aqua Tabs with you, especially in your bug out bag or, you know, whatever, right? Even in a natural disaster situation like the hurricane, right? Many people could have, if need be, just gone down to a stream. Obviously there was plenty of water around, you know, filter it through a shirt or something like that and use some Aqua Tabs and had some water to drink until they were able to get some bottled water or water delivered to them. Of course, boiling is always an option. Some people say it's the best option. However, there are situations where making a fire isn't feasible, or giving away your position because you got smoke or something from a fire isn't feasible. So Aqua Tabs is a great, hey, I can do this incognito and have some good water so that I can survive. You need water to survive, keep you some Aqua Tabs with you, yo. All right, now it's advanced box time. This item right here is really freaking cool. So this is from Tribe One Outdoors. It's called the LP Series Pack Net. So I'm sure you guys have seen, you know, these like little cargo net like looking things on some people's backpacks. Pretty much what this is. But this thing, the way this attaches is freaking cool. You can attach it to anything, freaking anything, right? Obviously it's for packs. You can attach this thing to literally any kind of fabric thing. Like it's crazy. And what makes it crazy is the clips that come with this thing. So let me open this thing up so you can see. You got this main hub right here, which is like the center of the net, and then this goes around your pack in the different areas too. And here's a picture of one in yellow so you can kind of see what it does. So obviously with the plethora of different types of packs out there, there are many opinions on what size pack and what features of packs that people like. And I'm sure the things I like is something that you probably despise when it comes to a pack. But oftentimes we have things that we just can't fit into our pack, like bed rolls or a sleeping bag or some sort of tarp type roll or trekking poles. There's tons of stuff that we would like to strap like to the exterior of our pack, right? Well, with this, you can do that. Now, it comes with these clips right here. So it comes with 6 of these. So you got a little carabiner, and then you got this little doodad right here. It's like, what the crap is that? So cool. So we've sent just these years ago in BattlBox from Tribe One, and people loved them. And it's just a simple way to just add a clip to literally anything fabric, right? So like even my shirt right here. So if I wanted this carabiner to be attached to my shirt, how would I do that without poking a freaking hole through my shirt and then compromising my shirt structural strength, and it's probably just going to tear. So if I wanted to have a carabiner right here for whatever reason, right, I cut a hole through my shirt and then I hang something from it and it tears. Not with this thing. So this goes on the inside of the pack or the inside of my shirt. Let's pretend my shirt is a pack. And I'll show you videos of me doing this on a pack, but this goes on the inside of the pack up against the back side of the fabric. And then your carabiner threads through that and it pushes the fabric to the interior. Let me show you. So my shirt here, I've got the clip right there inside my shirt, see? So when I take the carabiner and I push it through, now I have a carabiner literally attached to my shirt right here. Look at that. Yeah. But it didn't poke a hole through my shirt. It pushed the shirt material inside of that clip deal, and then it went around. So I'm not putting any stress on the actual area right there, and I got surface area of fabric right here that makes it strong. And then to take it off, I just open the carabiner like that. It threads back through. Leave my hand right here. I'm going to take the clip out. And look, my shirt is not got a hole in it. It's not messed up or anything at all. These things are freaking awesome for all sorts of things. Like if you got a tarp that the grommet tore out of or something like that, and you got some of these on you, you can put this on the other side of the tarp, run this through, boom, you got an attachment point again. Heck, if I wanted to, I could have fixed this netting to the back of my shirt, right? Obviously it's for packs, but if I wanted to affix this netting to this blanket I got on this table right here, I could do that. It's freaking awesome. These things are great. This makes it even cooler, right? So put these on the inside of your pack in the different areas of where your loops will land for your pack net. That gives your pack 6 new attachment points via the carabiner, and then you attach your pack net loops to the carabiners, and voila, you have a secure pack net on the exterior of your pack so that you can add more gear, like your sleeping bags, your tents, your whatever, the things that you don't necessarily want taking up space inside your pack. You can strap them to the outside of your pack with the Tribe One pack net. When you're not using them on your pack net, you can use these for so many different things. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can even attach this carabiner to this blanket right here in a matter of seconds for whatever reason. Let's just say I did, right? I wanted some shade. All right, let's say it's not for rain or anything, but I want some shade, and I had these clips with me. I could tie off very quickly this blanket, like suspended above me, and use it for shade. Like, that is so cool to me. But take it off, take the clip out from behind it, and the blanket's fine. I mean, it's just like it never happened. That's cool. That is your advanced box item, the Tribe One pack net right there. Dude's got it on his pack right there. And that was staff recommended by Patrick Kelly. Patrick Kelly is the COO of the company. He makes sure everything runs as smooth as possible in the warehouse and our shipping location. Excellent recommendation, Patrick. Love them. They're great. Pro box time. So let's face it, we rely on our electronic devices heavily these days, right? Like we just do. When people are hiking and stuff like that, they are using GPS on their phones, or heck, even when we're out camping or whatever, and you're hanging out in your tent and you're trying to get ready to shut eye for the night, you pull up YouTube videos or you check social media or whatever. So electronics are part of our lives. Obviously, they're going to be here for the rest of our lives. Having rugged gear to be able to keep those things charged while out in the wild are important, okay? There's a ton of power banks out there. Very few are built for the outdoors, right? This one, different. Poseidon Pro by Dark Energy. So Dark Energy has made this thing right here so that you can literally beat the crap out of it and it keeps on going, right? So this is a rugged power bank right here. Rugged. It's waterproof, it's dustproof, armored, if you will. So if you drop it down a freaking ravine or whatever, it's going to be fine. So even here on the box, 10,200 milliamp hours, power pulse, submersible, and armored. And it comes with some accessories that make it pretty cool too, right? So here's your Poseidon Pro. There, check that out. So as you can see, it is pretty slim. It's not extremely heavy or anything. 10,200 milliamp hours. Very rugged. It's got a lot of grip to it right here. And it's sealed off. So you got this top here that pops off that seals the ports. You do have a flashlight with it that has SOS. You've got USB-C and USB-A. USB-C is an in and out, so you charge it USB-C and you can hook a USB-C to it and it'll charge out. So the USB-C is in and out, the USB is out only. It does come with a really nice C2C cable. It is braided. This is not a cheap cable. It appears to be about a little over 3 feet in length. And again, it is a C2C. So it's got really good strain relief because it is it's braided on the exterior, and just really nice connector here with good protection at the bend point, which is typically where most of my cables fail. It comes with a really cool carabiner. It's not a load-bearing carabiner, obviously, you don't climb with it, but it's kind of like a multi-tool carabiner deal. So what you can do is, and it comes with this strap right here. Take this strap, run it through the bottom of your power bank here, and clip that in. So now you got a strap, right? Take the carabiner, hook it to there, and then now you can strap this to the back of your pack. You can strap this to whatever, right? And then run your cabling out. And then it's even got this little loop right here that you can run your cabling through to give it a loop so it's got some strain relief. So like if you tug on it, something happens and you tug on that cord, it's going to pull from here where it's going through the strap and not pull from the port, okay? Also, the carabiner is a multi-tool, so it's actually got a blade on it. So you have a blade for doing simple tasks while you're out if need be. It's actually a really nice blade to be in a carabiner. I'm pretty impressed with it. It also, and it's a liner lock blade. So you got a blade there, you've got a glass break, a bottle opener or a pry area, you've got a Phillips screwdriver, and a standard, this old schooler call, or a straight screwdriver. The barrel on the carabiner is lockable right there. So really cool addition to a power bank. It's not just a power bank, and it works great. Your waterproof seal, as you can see here, it's got a rubberized area here where the rubber actually goes down into the ports. It just doesn't cover the perimeter of the door. They actually go down into the ports to seal them off, and it's a really positive click right there. So there's again your USB-C in and out, USB out only, and then your flashlight. On this side is your flashlight button. On this side is your power button. You push that, and I don't know if y'all can see this in the sunlight, but you've got 4 little holes right here, LED indicators for your charge level. I've had 2 of these over the last year. One my son has taken from me, which is fine. He needs one. And he's working for UPS. He's in and out of trucks. He's in and out of the warehouse packing things. He loves it. Like, lasts all day for him. Hard as he is on it as far as throwing it around and being in multiple places with it, in and out of trucks and stuff like that. Like, it's holding up. It still almost looks brand new. There's a few scratches on it here and there, but it's rugged as hell. This is the most rugged power bank I've ever experienced. Mine that I've been using personally, my second one, it works great. I can charge my phone multiple times. It charges back really fast. It's becoming my favorite power bank. It's not really thick. The one that I've used before this one is pretty thick. You know, it gets annoying after a while, so this one almost feels like the size of a phone, which is nice. Dark Energy is making some serious waves in the electronic charging battery bank field, and I'm proud to have them featured in this box with a fully waterproof, dustproof, rugged, outdoor inspired built battery bank for your electronics. Freaking great, with USB-C and A, because everything seems to be going towards USB-C nowadays. Clean this up a little bit here. Oh, and let me add the fact that this strap here, since I'm trying to clean this up, is also a very cool way to store your cable and other cables. So wrap your cable up like this and either unclip it or try to force it through like I'm doing now. Should have unclipped it. Anyway, like this, and boom, your cable's always with your battery pack through that strap right there. So you can clip this on. You always got your cable with you. You could weasel in a couple more cables if you wanted to. So it is a cool way just to keep everything together right there. Yeehaw. So that is your Pro Box item, the Dark Energy Poseidon Pro. So now it's time for the Pro Plus box, the Knife of the Month Club, right? The meat and potatoes. So for this month, we've got a fixed blade knife from Dead Fish Company. It's called the McCrea, or McCree is what I call it, but it's got an A, M-C-C-R-E-A, McCrea. Now, Dead Fish, there's very few knives out there, to me anyway, and I handle a lot of knives. I see a lot of knives. Very few knives kind of have the look and the feel that Dead Fish does to me. I haven't quite figured out what it is, but there's just something about it, man. There's something about a dead fish. We've featured a few dead fish knives over the 117 months we've been in business. Every one of them's just got this unique feel to them, and they're so good. They're so good. They're great knives. Look at that. Got that nice red interior there. There we go. Fixed blade, dead fish, yellow jacket, in a leather sheath right here. Pop this. Take the plastic off. Bam! Look at that dude, man. God, that's a cool knife. So this is the dead fish macria. And I dig it, man. It's a great size. It's got Italian olive wood scales on it. And a lot of their blades have the Italian olive wood scales. And I think that's part of what's so unique about them to me. And the feel of it. There's something about the feel of the Italian olive wood. It's grippy, but it's not abrasive. It's light. So the weight balance is typically always good of the blade. It looks cool, especially when you put some wax in there to treat it. You need to keep your wood here treated, because it is going to expand and contract. It is wood, right? So temperature changes, climate changes. So you need to, occasionally put some wicked wax or some wax on your scales here. It's the feel and the look, man. It's like old school, but new school is freaking cool. It is a VG10 steel knife, 60 to 62 HRC right here. I think it's a 3.5 inch blade. The handle is 4.13 inches. So overall, you're looking at a little over a 7-inch knife. I think this is a great EDC size fixed blade. You guys know I like to EDC my fixed blades. I dig it. The leather sheath is really nice. It's got ample material here so the blade doesn't cut through the stitching. Some sheaths don't do that, and all of them should. So you don't have to worry about the knife coming through the sheath. And when you put some leather treatment on that leather, kind of darken it up just a little bit, it's going to be freaking beautiful. It is a 90-degree spine, so if you did want to use this to strike a ferro rod, you could do so. Very unique design here in the top of the blade, which actually works really, really well if you end up using this to cut food while you're in camp, or heck, even if you're in your house if you wanted to, because these help release. So like, sometimes when you're cutting meat or you're cutting tomatoes or something like that, it stays on the blade, it sticks to the blade, it doesn't come off. Well, these right here on each side kind of help break that suction when you're cutting, and lets the materials fall directly off of there. So I don't know if that was meant to be for function or just for looks, weight reduction, I don't know, but it looks cool and it has function, so I'm down with it. There's your 90-degree spine, and of course it has a lanyard hole here on the back side. This is a pretty cool blade, man. I'm telling you, dead fish, they got some pretty cool stuff, man. You need to check them out. All the way from kitchen type blades to rugged outdoor blades, man. They got some really beautiful knives and really unique designs. So that is your Pro Plus, the macria from Dead Fish. Their little dead fish symbol right there on the left side of the knife. That dead fish here on the blade as well. I love a nice medium-sized fixed blade for everyday carry. I just love it, especially if it's got a leather sheath, because it just looks cool. Wearing blue jeans or something like that, you got a nice leather belt with a leather sheath knife. Yeehaw. So let me sort this stuff, and we'll do our quick recap. All right, so quick recap time right here for mission 117 of BattlBox. So we had the Peak Refuel Mountain Berry Cobbler. If you like cobbler, if you got a sweet tooth, I'm telling you, this right here is a go-to when you're out in the wild or you're doing any type of adventures. Made in USA, high quality ingredients, just add water, and it's an amazing dessert. But in my opinion, I love it for breakfast. When I'm out, it makes me get ready to take on the day. It's freaking awesome. We've got the 30 Super Skin bandages from My Medic right here. I'm telling you, The best freaking bandages on the freaking market right here. Replace your band-aids in your emergency and first aid kits with these right here. Put them in different vehicles. Just disperse them around everywhere, because if you're active at all, you're going to have scrapes and cuts and stuff like that, and you're going to need a bandage every now and then. These right here stay on. Swimming, wet, it doesn't matter. They're freaking great. Aqua tabs. We got 100 aqua tabs right here. Water is essential for survival. You should always have aqua tabs on hand. One tab will do up to a half a gallon of water, and will disinfect viruses, bacteria, and you can drink your water. You're good to go. So right there, your aqua tabs, you got 100 of them. That's a lot of water, right? What's that, 50 gallons of water? Did I just do half a gallon or 50 gallons of water right here? We got the Rescue Me whistle, 100% made in the USA. I'm telling you, this is just as important to keep on you at all times as a lighter. Like I said, even if you don't smoke, having a way to start and source fire is a big deal. Having a way to signal for help, get somebody's attention, make your presence known with a freaking whistle, all right? Insurance, it's an insurance policy, all right? Put it on your keychain, put it on your pack, put it with your compass. When you're out in an urban environment, unfamiliar areas, put a freaking whistle on you. When a referee blows a whistle, everybody stops and pays attention, right? In a ball game. It ain't no different, okay? You blow a whistle, you want to get somebody's attention. Signaling, calling for help, and making a would-be attacker second guess, because now a bunch of eyeballs are around. And then we got the pack net from Tribe One. Really awesome pack net right here. We got 6 attachment points so that you can make a pack even more packable on the exterior. And it's got their really awesome clip system here so that you can put a carabiner on literally any kind of fabric, shirts, blankets, tarps, packs, hammocks, you name it. Hey, you want to be able to hang something on the side of your hammock for whatever reason, you can put this on there. You ain't got to poke a hole through your fabric of your hammock. Amazing. There's 6 of these in here. So these are useful even outside of using for the pack net, so that you can put the pack net onto your pack. Yeehaw. And then we got the Poseidon Pro right here. The most rugged, durable, freaking bomb-proof, if you will, power bank I have ever seen right here. 10,200 milliamp hours. Oh, good memory. 10,200 milliamp hour battery bank. USB-C in and out, USB-C-A out, and flashlight on here. 100% waterproof, dustproof, etc., due to their awesome, unique gasketing system right there on this door that goes into the ports and seals them off. Awesome. You got the strap right here that you can cable management with, and the multi-tool carabiner to go with it. Telling you, amazing product right there with dark energy. A lot of really cool stuff in the pipe coming down the line that you're going to want to be checking out. I'm going to do some videos on some of their other products that they're doing, because they've got a couple things coming out that I'm really excited to get my hands on. Keep your eye on dark energy, folks. You know, they're going to be a big player in the power, outdoor power, you know, battery type electronics. Gonna be freaking great. Oh, and in the box right here, there's a bunch of coupons. There's coupons for many of these companies in the box as well, just for you subscribers. That's why I don't show them in the video. What's next? The Deadfish, the Macria. Ooh wee, awesome medium-sized fixed blade, 90-degree spine, VG10 steel, Italian olive wood handles. Freaking awesome. Leather sheath. I dig it. That is mission 117 of BattlBox right there, folks. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to find out more about BattlBox, you can go to BattlBox, BATTLBOX.com. You can go to the What's in the Box page on that website, and you can see all videos and all products that has ever been sent out from mission 117 all the way down to mission 1. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and share this with a friend of yours. Heck, even hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and then, you know, you don't have to hit the bell icon, but if you want to get notifications when I post new videos, you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified when I post a new video. Battle Vault. If you are a subscriber, don't forget about the Battle Vault. So when you get your mission brief, check out the Battle Vault. Super, super deep discounts on all sorts of outdoor gear, even outdoor gear that won't fit in a box like this, right? Tons of stuff, right? So if you're looking for something on the internet, check out the Battle Vault, see if it's in there before you go anywhere else and buy, because you might get an extremely good discount just because you are a BattlBox subscriber. I appreciate you guys watching. Love you, mean it. I'll see you next month, December. Right? Christmas is right around the corner. Christmas. Be on the lookout for some Christmas stuff from us too if you're looking for some awesome Christmas gifts. I'll see you next month. Christmas, mission 118, y'all.